What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Listen, this is a very impromptu live stream. The only reason I did this stream is because Melissa, my former roommate, he was here visiting, and for the holidays and stuff. She told me about this trend going on fucking TikTok and Instagram and other places, other social medias where it's all the fucking self hate that you could possibly do to the United States from United States citizens, from Gen Zers and Gen Alpha. Like, really? What the fuck? They're blaming the millennials for everything. And then you got the Gen Xers, such as myself, a lot of them just on the fucking fence and being sideliners. Yeah, ooh, TikTok, right? I know. But then there's this other trend going on about boycotting all those companies, all those American companies, mind you, boycotting all those American companies that support Israel. Now, I'm not one for supporting any kind of war whatsoever, but I don't put no one life in front of another life. But I got some shit to say now. What's up? What's up, Brandon? What's up, Red Glove Milton? How you doing, brother? What's up, Crim Pie? And Brandon is here too. Bruce Gas, how you doing, brother? Yeah, it's not boxing today. I'm going to talk boxing tomorrow for sure. But today, this pissed me off. It's like, what the hell is up with the hate, the self hate, hating your own fucking country? And here's part of the problem. Bin Laden wrote a letter a long time ago after 9/11. All right. Saying, giving his reasons as to why he found what happened on 9/11 to be justified. And now you got people that are agreeing with him. You got these Gen Zers and these Gen Alphas that are believing all this bullshit. That are looking at this man like a fucking hero. Yeah. Regular million, you're an asshole. What's up with the lies? You're not Gen X, you're Fen Chancla. Salute, guys. So, look, my thing is, when there was when 9/11 happened, I remember it clearly, right? And then the United States started getting a lot of hate because we cracked down on security in the airports and stuff like that. And I had a good friend of mine. His name was Dr. Lemur. That was his YouTube name, Dr. Lemur. He was coming to the States. He was supposed to visit some friends in the States. He's a YouTuber like me and everything like that. We've known each other for years. Him and I did video responses to each other on YouTube. We had a lot of fun with it. A little bit of drama here and there, but it's a contrived drama. It was nothing serious or anything like that. We are just playing around. But when he got over here, some mishap happened, and this is just at the beginning of what do you call it when Homeland Security was fresh and new and had to get their fingers into everything. And so there was a lot of international hate for the United States because of their security coming into the country. Now, Dr. Lemur got a lot of trouble out here, unjustly so. Unjustly so. He shouldn't have got all the flack that he got, but he did get flack, and they banned him from the country. And then they had this fucking hate America thing going on in Australia, and I wasn't going for it, and I said my piece. In fact, they used part of what I said on Australian TV. This was a big thing because Lemur, they put Lemur on the no-fly zone. He cannot fly into the United States ever again. Blah blah blah. And it was a lot of hate for the United States. I wasn't going for it. I'm not going to sit here and stand for this contrived hate from our own citizens. If you don't like it here, see what it's like living someplace else. Let's just call it for what the fuck it is. If you hate the United States that much, and you think we are that evil, get the fuck out. It's you can't get any more simple than that. If we are that bad and you think our government is that bad, then leave. Then just leave. It's that simple. Leave. But I'd like to know, where would you go? I really would like to know, where would you go? But here, let me play something for you. Give me a second. I'm gonna play this for you. I want to make sure I play the right video. That ain't it. All right. Let me just start this video off for you. All right. Now, I don't know this TikToker at all. I do not know this TikToker at all. I'm gonna play this for you, and then we're gonna go down the comment section. All right, and that's what we'll do. Present. Share screens. We're gonna go no. Chrome tabs. Which one is it? I just need to see. All right, this one is called. Okay. Here we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to share this.
Is depicted, from different Western nations is that like people just wake up one day, hate you, and want you dead. That's how they depict. They're like, the reason that they want to fight us is because we're great, they're not great. They want to sit with us and they can't sit with us. Like that's essentially how they sell terrorism. And I see a lot of people online are coming across the letter to America that Osama bin Laden wrote, detailing, not just saying, this is what I feel. No, detailing the reasons in which why he felt the way he felt about America and why he was doing the things that he was doing, because he wasn't always doing that. The United States used to support Osama bin Laden and his militia when he was fighting in Afghanistan against the Soviet Union. When it was in our interest and he was fighting against the Soviet Union who was trying to take over Afghanistan, and he wasn't having it, because Osama bin Laden and his family, they're like billionaires. So he ain't never had no, that's why it took us so long to find him, because he got so much money. He had all the time in the world to like, and the money and resources to like hide himself. And like I said, he was in Afghanistan fighting the Soviet Union because they were trying to take over Afghanistan, and eventually he pushed them out. He had all resources from himself, and he also had resources from the West, including the United States, and they were fine with that. But he's not even from Afghanistan, so it's so funny to me that like even when 9/11 happened, we went and invaded Afghanistan. Like he ain't even from Afghanistan. So anyway, this is all Saudi Arabia's fault, but that's a whole nother video. But at the end of the day, he goes back. Saddam Hussein is, trying to take over Kuwait. He's telling the Saudi government, he's like, look, y'all need to stop fucking with the United States. Y'all need to stop fucking with the West. I know y'all making a lot of money, but like, and I made a lot of money too. Me and my family made a lot of money, but clearly they're Satan. And at the end of the day, they don't have no moral compass, especially nowhere near a moral compass when it comes, not to say that he had the best moral compass, but I'm just saying, he's like, these people are willing to commit genocide. And it wasn't until he was trying to fight Saddam Hussein for the Saudi government and say, hey, we don't want them to take over Kuwait. I'll go fight them. And they're like, no, he got like 2 million fighters. Your militia is no match for him. You're going to lose. And then what we're going to be. So the United States was like, yo, let me get involved. I'll go. And they OD'd. The Saudi government let them do that, and they OD'd. Okay, they killed over 3 million civilians. Not 3 million people in the army. No. 3 million civilians. And it completely radicalized the way Osama bin Laden looked at the United States. And because he had resources and money, he started carrying out these attacks on individuals that were in the region that were U.S. soldiers, Americans, just in general, because he's like, okay, no one's getting the point. Let me get.
All right, let's we gotta clear some stuff up. What's up, Jedi? Jedi, what's up? How you doing, brother? Let's clear some stuff up. Historically, She's not incorrect about what happened in Afghanistan. We did support. What was the name of the group back then that we supported in Afghanistan when the Russians were there? Let me think of the name. It was something jihad. No, no, no. The name will come to me. I know the name will come to me. But I from what I remember, from what I understand, Bin Laden wasn't that active in Afghanistan. He didn't become very active in Afghanistan until after. From what I understand, he didn't become very active in Afghanistan until after the Soviet Union left. Then he became prevalent there. All right, that's when he became prevalent. Was after the fact. Right. Not only that, but he self admitted that he had other Afghani leaders killed that were in the same group that fought against the Russians because they didn't agree with his beliefs. So he had them taken out and he admitted to it. So let's not paint this motherfucker like a guardian angel, like some good guy, because he's not. He had self-interest all throughout the whole thing. And now you got people like this that are going to be siding and glorifying Osama bin Laden of all people. Get the fuck out of here. Get the entire fuck out of here. Take that shit. You don't like it here, leave. It's that simple. If you don't like the United States and you don't like our government and you don't like the way the status quo is, then fucking leave. But don't sit there and just talk shit for talking shit's sake because it's a fucking trend. Because that's all it is. It's a motherfucking trend on TikTok and Instagram of all fucking places. And that's where you're going to fucking display your anti-fucking establishment agenda, your anti-United States agenda. You live in this motherfucker. You're lucky you can say anything you want. Try living in another country, say that shit. You get hunted down. What's up, Iceman? How you doing? I'm not going to sit here and blow sunshine up your ass and say that the United States hasn't done some foul shit, because they have. We, as a country, have fucked up. Yes. But no more and no less than others. Because I can sit here and tell you how bad Great Britain has been to the world, but it is what it is. They're our friends. I can tell you how bad we've treated our own indigenous people. I can tell you how bad that we treated African Americans as a country. I can tell you how bad we've treated Hispanics as a country. Yes, the United States is fucked up. But if you are that dissatisfied with it, then leave. I ain't that dissatisfied with where I'm going anywhere else. It's the best fucking thing going out there. This is the best fucking thing going out there. Hear that. There's another subject I want to move on to. All right. I'm gonna play another video. This video was important because again, I was talking with Mel, and Mel brought this shit up to me. Mel really got under my skin today with all this shit. I don't know if she had an agenda. Mel, did you have an agenda of some sort today? No comment. Here we go. Share screens. Now this. All right. This is it right here. All right. I'm gonna share this. Here we go. Let's play.
Boycotting Starbucks, I have a genuine question for you. Please don't cancel me. Genuine question. So by boycotting Starbucks and shutting these stores down.
You like how she starts off? Yeah, this is it. You know what? Comedians do this all the time. Please don't cancel me. You see how she started off? Please don't cancel me. How fucking... That's a thing now. Okay, continue.
because people are saying that there's stores shutting down countrywide and worldwide, whatever. Are these people losing their jobs? By boycotting Starbucks and shutting down these stores, are you destroying these people's lives because they are probably living paycheck to paycheck? It's
What's
so
up,
hard to live in
sister?
this economy with these prices, and it's hard to find a job. And now they don't have one. That's not caring about humanity. Second of all, do you think Starbucks gives a fuck about a couple stores closing down? No. They are a multi-million-dollar company, and they are still going to make their money. And when this trend dies down, they're still going to be a multi-million-dollar company. And I say trend because this war has been going on for decades. You didn't care about it 3 years ago. Probably didn't know about it. You didn't care about it 10 years ago. Probably didn't know about it. But you care about it now because people are posting about it, it's popular, and you want to feel good about yourself. You want to feel like you're a good human being, right? What about the BLM movement you were posting about 3-4 years ago? You haven't been posting it to this day, right? You probably haven't posted it in like 2 years. But the problem's not solved. There's still innocent Black people dying. You just don't care about it anymore because it's not a trend. It's not popular or as popular as it was. So now you're posting about Palestine. And let's just say these people aren't losing their jobs. Let's say these stores that are shutting down, somehow these people aren't losing their jobs. Let's say that, okay? The same people that are boycotting Starbucks are the same people that shop at child labor supporting companies, right? Like Shein, H&M, you probably have an
And
iPhone.
she's not wrong.
And you know
She's
about
not
it,
lying.
but you are still supporting and buying from these companies. Also, there's probably more companies out there that are supporting Israel.
Oh, Jedi, I'm going to get to that.
Don't know
Hold
about
on.
it, and you're still buying from them, or you do know about it, and you're still buying from them. So if you're going to ride or die for humanity, go all the way. Don't just pick and choose. Don't have an iPhone. Don't shop at H&M. Don't shop at Shein. Don't shop at all these brands. But other than that, not buying your $5 drink at Starbucks is literally not going to stop the war. Okay? It's making you feel better about yourself. Let's be real, right? And giving people death threats online for having different opinions or buying their $5 drink at Starbucks is making you feel better about yourself, which is not very humanity-like, not very caring about humanity, right?
She's not
Sending
lying.
people death threats.
She's
And
not
I just
lying.
want to
Yeah, I mean, think about that. I mean, you're talking about you're talking about all these crimes against humanity, yet you're gonna fucking threaten someone's life because they don't agree with your ideals. Seriously? Oh my fucking god! And yeah, Starbucks did bend the knee, and I'm pissed off. Let's look at some of these. These comments. I'm going. Oh, by the way, I am going to show you this video that say, "Look at Tony's Barris video." I mean, that motherfucker is like Looney Tunes. Anyway, and then they, like, oh yeah, nobody gives a flying fuck about Tony. She literally had a point. Good one, yeah. Genuine questions. Start bashing people for boycotting Starbucks. Yep. People who boycott Starbucks still go to Chick-fil-A and pick and choose. It's fucking stupid. These are right. Tony ate you up. Well, we're gonna go to Tony's video in a second because I'm about to rip up Tony himself or herself, whatever the fuck it is. No, girl, you ate. Tony's video is a dead subject. He mad. Tony clear you. I fear. No. All right, fuck this. We're gonna look at Tony's video so you guys can see who the fuck they're talking about. Is this it? No. Oh, okay. I'm gonna set this up. This is the video. All right. Let me pull this back. All right. Now I'm gonna go to this asshole Tony Barris video. Stop sharing. Present. Sorry guys, it's take. What's up, Brian? I'll put the link up there in a second. Because I'm pretty sure Jedi and Brian both have something to say on this whole fucking subject too. I know Jedi is very fervent about shit like this. Share screens. When is this one? There it is. All right. Here we go.
by boycotting Starbucks and shutting down these stores, are you destroying these people's?
Hi, former Starbucks barista here. You don't actually give a fuck about Starbucks baristas because if you did,
Okay. First of all, is this a guy or a girl? I don't know, and I don't want to misgender. Isn't that a thing now? If I misgender, is this a guy or girl? Can somebody let me know? Anyway, continue.
you would know that they're actively striking right now and have a workers union that Starbucks is actively trying to destroy, even sued them for being pro-Palestine. Do you actually give a fuck about Starbucks baristas, or do you just want to play devil's advocate when it comes to fucking boycotting your fucking caramel macchiato that isn't even fucking good? If you actually give a single fuck about Starbucks baristas and you didn't want them living paycheck to paycheck, you would be actively supporting Starbucks Workers United, but you probably don't even have a fucking clue what that is. Don't try and tell people that them boycotting Starbucks is hurting the workers when the fucking workers themselves are pro-Palestine and telling you to boycott. Y'all would literally fight to death for these fucking corporations. If they could make a profit out of you and name you after a fucking frappuccino, they would. They do not give a fuck about you.
By boycotting Starbucks and
All
shutting.
right, so let me rip this fucking video apart. This cock smoker or this clit licker, whatever the fuck that is, I don't know. It's an it. That's Pat. Whatever the fuck. All right. This person right here tried to make the argument that Starbucks don't give a fuck and that they're going after the employees who are all after their union and everything like that. And these employees, Starbucks was going after the employees that were supporting Palestine. And then Starbucks openly admits to supporting Israel. But then you're going to have employees that are contradicting what the company supports. So, Starbucks, in my opinion, is well within their fucking rights. Well within their rights to go after them. Do I give a fuck about Palestine and Israel? I don't. You know what? I don't think an Israeli baby is more important than a Palestinian baby, but nor do I think a Palestinian baby is more important than an Israeli baby. So they both are the same when it comes to killing children and putting fucking families on the street and fucking destroying lives. Both Palestine and Israel are guilty of it. Don't sit there and try to play one side and then again, the U.S. is the fault. Fuck you. But if you're going to go against the company you're working for openly, then you got what you got coming. A very close friend of mine, I love dearly, and I will never go against him. He made his decision. He stood against what he thought was wrong and decided to go against the grain. That's what he did. And it cost him dearly. But you know what he did? He pulled himself up by his fucking bootstraps and went forward, kept going forward. That's what you do. That's what you do. He didn't put the blame there and put the blame there. He strapped his bootstraps up and went forward because he did what he believed in. What's up, Pounds? What's up, Hawk? What's up, Brian? Iceman? Let me share the link if you guys want to come up here and talk about this bullshit. I'm not gonna be on too long because I do gotta go shopping for fucking we gotta do some Thanksgiving shopping and shit like that. Because we're gonna cook up a storm, in which I am gonna put videos up for. Let's copy. Here you go. Yeah, anyone's more than welcome to come up. Please be respectful. That's all I ask. That's all I ever ask is just be respectful and let people talk. But I'm sick of all this. I'm sick of all this bullshit. You make a choice, you lie in it. But what good is it? Here's what bothers me about the whole fucking Starbucks thing. What's up, Brian? Brian Harkin in the house. What's up, Brian?
Yo, what up, EJ? How you doing, bro?
What's up? Here's what bothers me about the whole Starbucks thing, man. Is like the girl's right. It ain't gonna affect Starbucks one way or another. All they're gonna do is just to create more profits. They'll just shut down the fucking store. And then, you know what that does? That ends up people without a job. And if you're a person that lives check to check, yeah, that's going to fucking affect you adversely.
Yeah. Here's the thing to EJ, right? And here's where I disagree with you on, right? No corporation should tell me what way I should feel about anything. because I work for them, right? And I claim this too with a job, right?
Mhm.
Because at the time I was working, I was I'm still working there, right? But
Right.
I do some deliveries, right, during the week. I'm only working part time, right? And they asked me, was I getting an injection? I said no. And I said, if you have a problem with that, I will quit, right? I will
Mhm.
quit. And they said, no, we don't have a problem with that, right? But they knew my stance on it, right? No corporation should tell me how I feel on anything. Because they have a different stance on me on something does not mean I have to
Right.
agree with them.
But
That,
you see, here's the thing, Brian. You're
yep,
absolutely right. They shouldn't make it mandatory. But then here's the problem. Here's the caveat. And here's where I have the issue with. All right. If you are in a company that you know is vocally supporting something, all right, and then you're going to vocally go against that, then you got what you got coming.
yeah. But
You knew it.
but
Just like you said.
here, just
Wait, wait.
because, just
Hold
hey,
on,
no,
Brian. Hold on.
EJ, just
Wait.
because a
All right.
company,
Just like you said.
just because
No,
a company says I should feel the way they should feel,
no,
does
no,
not
no.
mean they're right.
No, it does not.
Does
I'm
not
not
mean they're
saying
right, or does not mean I should fucking listen to them, right? Yes, they
no.
give me my paycheck, but they should not tell me which way I should politic, which way I should do things. They
But
shouldn't tell me.
do
And
you think that,
if they want to fire me for that, let them fire me.
all
Or
right,
I'll
but see
fucking quit
that's it.
if they tell me how I should feel about anything.
All right.
Right?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. See, you'll face the consequences.
Yeah. I,
You have no problem facing the consequences, and that's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Face your consequences, just like a friend of mine did. You know, we all know people that are put in that situation, and you stood up. You stood up to the corporation that put you in that position, but you still acknowledged. This is what I'm talking about, Brian. You acknowledged. Oh, if you want to fire me, you got that right to. Fine, I'm good. I'll fucking leave.
Yeah.
That's your mentality. All
Yeah,
right.
that's my
That's your mentality, and you
that
are
that
entitled to that.
what I'm trying to say though, my mentality is I will not let someone determine how I should think or feel on any subject.
But
Right?
that's fine.
That's
That's
my
fine.
and I have no thing with Israel or Palestine, right?
Right.
I don't know the ins and outs politics of it, right? My thing is, there's a genocide on Israel, but what do you call them, right? Hamas, right? They're not good
Hamas,
people themselves,
no,
right?
Hamas are very damaging
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
right. So my thing on it is yes, right. There's going to be a war, and in every war, in a sense, they're going to die, and those are the people I feel fucking sorry for at the end of the day,
The
right?
collateral
Right.
damage is who I worry
Hamas
about.
and the Israelis, soldiers, they can kill each other all they want, right? But it's the innocents that
But
are the people that are the ones here, going to take it up the backside, basically. You know what I mean,
all right, but here's the
right?
thing. Here's the thing, Brian. I didn't want to make this about Israel and Palestine. I wanted
No,
to make.
no, but I'm saying that in general, right? I'm
I
not.
know. What I'm saying is, right now, this happens to be a fucking trend, and because it's a
That's
trend.
all it is. It's a trend, right?
Yeah. No,
Gen
but
Z
listen. Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
trend,
Because
right?
because it's a fucking trend. Because it's a trend, Brian. All right, it's getting blown out of proportion. These same people who backed up BLM and backed up Antifa and backed up, they don't give a fuck about what's going on with that anymore
No, they don't.
because it's not trending. Brian, what
They,
have I always talked about since you've known me? At the end of every show,
if
what
you
have I
can't
said?
help each other, right?
If you can't
Right?
help each other, right? If you can
Yeah.
help somebody that's less fortunate than you, help them
Yep.
out if you can. Isn't that been my agenda since you've known me? You
Yeah.
know
Pretty
why?
much. Yeah. Yeah.
You know why I do that? Because I was homeless.
No, and
I was homeless in my lifetime, and I know what that is like. And I don't want to see people go homeless. And what bothers me about this fucking trend with canceling corporations or fucking or doing these, what do you call it again? The boycotts, doing the boycotts.
yeah.
All right. Again, it doesn't matter a fuck to the corporation. They'll shut the store down. They don't give a fuck. and they'll
No,
open up when things get popular and running again.
yeah,
But in the meantime,
yeah, people are at work.
that lowly worker has no fucking income. That lowly worker is now on the street, and that lowly worker is now not getting any fucking support from the government, not getting any fucking support from
Yeah.
TikTok, from Instagram, because they don't give a fuck because that's not in their face. It's not affecting them.
No, I know that. Here, I know that. I understand that. That's not the point, right? Well, it is. It is kind of the point, right?
That's the entire point to me.
Well, yeah, right. But the thing is, right? These fucking trends, right? People start them off and they don't understand the consequences of them. That's the point, right? You got this fucking Gen Z, whatever, hopping on to the next fucking mission without knowing the fucking politics or anything that's going on there. The reason why I'm so thing on this war, right? Because I don't know the ins and outs of it to the fullest. Like I would have to do a lot of research on what's happening in Israel and what is happening on the Gaza Strip. I don't know. I don't know the history of the politics there, right? So I know some things, but I don't know the ins and outs, of the conflict. If you know what I
Look,
mean.
because we're in such a fast information age right now. Because information is shared and translated and fucking given freely so quickly, all right, without any kind of what's the word? Without any kind of vetting whatsoever. Without any type of vetting whatsoever, without any type of verification, they put news out there or they put information out there again without vetting,
Of
without
course they do.
confirming,
Of
and
course
then
they do.
people take, and this is where the trends fucking start. All right, and this is where people start jumping on, and then here is where anti-government establishments can get in and feed and inject all kinds of problems for the U.S., which they've done in the past. They're doing it more prevalently now.
Yeah, but I don't always agree with the U.S. either in their policies or whatever, right? And I don't agree with my fucking government. Actually, I hate my fucking government 99% of the time.
What's up, Johnny boy? How you doing, brother?
Yo, what up? What up, JB? How you doing, boss?
I just pulled out of work. I'm just terribly happy that the king of Guadalajara, the king of Southern California, Dimitri Bivol, the face of Mexican prize fighting, Dimitri Bivol. I'm just happy that he's returning Christmas time, man. That's a good Christmas present for me, bro. Like I say, every
Why? Who's
cat
he fight? Who's he fighting?
he's fighting Lyndon Arthur.
All right, guys, this
He
is
should
not a.
beat London Arthur.
Hey, wait! I promised this wasn't going to be about boxing today. This
I'm
is
Yeah.
not
sorry.
Okay.
boxing. This is not boxing today. God damn it!
Oh no.
What's up,
The,
Jedi? How you doing, brother?
Yo, what's up, fellas? What's going on, guys?
I knew you were
what's
gonna
up?
come up here eventually because I know you had some shit to say, and whether it be agreeing with me or disagreeing with me, I know this is a topic that you like to talk about. So I don't have a problem with that. And how you doing, brother?
Just chilling, bro. I just want to say, me being part of the what Brian was talking about, for the jab and stuff, just leaving shit behind. An employer is not supposed to tell you what goes in and out of your body. Not even a doctor's supposed to tell you
Yeah.
unless he's diagnosing you.
Yeah.
Most of these fucking kids that are on here, these are the same people that basically want pronouns. These are the same people that basically are part of what's going on today. The only thing we have left within our rights is basically, let's see, protest as well as boycotting. These are the way we should express ourselves. The thing is that are doing this crazy shit where they're destroying their own property and 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 they're all in their neighborhoods and around where they live. They're the ones that are really, really fucking it up. That idiot, that female that was on there, she has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. Okay, hold on for 1 second. Sorry. Okay, she don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Okay, first of all, if you boycott or you decide to go up against any company you're working for, you should
Right.
offhand know already what the consequences is. Meaning, just like I did when I boycotted that fucking jab, I was like, nope. Well, then we're gonna have to let you go. Well, goodbye to my fucking 401k, goodbye to my pension, goodbye to my retirement. Right? That's what I had to say goodbye to. But fuck that, because I was right at the end. People that took a stand like I did, we were right at the end. You know what I'm saying? No, nobody was going to put anything foreign in us. We didn't know what the fuck it was, right? So basically, my life was worth it. You know what I'm saying? As to other people, they're all fucked up. You know what I mean? The ones that actually
Right.
did it and stuff like that. So for her to come on and say, oh, these are the same people that are, look. First of all, you fucking dummy. Give your mother back the keys to her car, because that is not your fucking car. We can tell off the back. Okay, that's number one. All right. Number two.
That's
All right.
rude, man.
Oh, no, no, fuck that bitch, bro. She talking shit. Talk about. See, first of all, I bet you she still got pee stains on her panties. Guarantee you. Guarantee
Right.
you, this bitch don't know how to wipe her pussy yet. You know what I'm saying? She talking all this shit. She don't know what she talking about. Oh, well, you're not gonna care about if they have no money and aren't able to pay the rent. Well, if they wanted a boycott, they should have thought it over. If they didn't think it over, whose fault is that? It ain't the corporations. It's nobody but
No,
that person.
no. But see, that's my problem. I don't think you're getting what's going on. Yeah, I don't think you're getting what's going on. It's not the boycott that I got the problem with. All right, my
No, no,
problem, and
it's
her
the
problem
boycott.
wasn't.
It's
Her
the
problem
boycott.
was with yeah, her
She had a
problem
problem
wasn't
with
with
the
the
boycott.
problem with the boycott. It was the fact that it's a trend now, and they don't really give 2 bucks and don't do the
Well,
research.
it's not really
Of
a
course,
trend.
it's a,
It's not
of,
really a trend. You know why it's not really a trend? Because these corporations have flipped on us, right? So now when we boycott to close the motherfuckers down, like Bud Light and the rest of them, how is that a trend? You see, I do
right.
know what I'm talking about. It's not a trend. These are the rights. These are the only rights that we have
But
to boycott and to protest. Yeah, go ahead.
here's my thing with Gen Z, and I'm gonna call this out, right? Is their concentration levels is concentration shorts, right? Right. Then right. Next cause to the next cause to the next cause. It's like watching YouTube shorts, right? Right. Next video to the next video to the next video, right? Um, they they can't hold on to a cause long enough for
Yeah.
for anything to mean anything.
That's part of the problem. That's part and
Yeah,
parcel
that
of the
that's
part of the
part of the
problem.
problem. But you see, the older generation, and this is where I think we are different, right? If we pick out a cause, that cause is with us for as long as that cause, cause is necessary to,
That's why I asked you, Brian, and Jed. I can say it too. Since both of you know me, what have I always said at the end of all my shows, at the end of your shows? What do I always say? My cause is always been the same thing.
helping
I'm
us.
about, I'm
Yeah,
about helping the homeless, helping those less fortunate. And I've
Yeah.
always been that way because I
Yeah.
used to be homeless and,
Yeah.
and I didn't like it. And people would say, "Oh, you're homeless because you're a drunk or you're a drug addict or
Yeah.
you don't want," and it's bullshit. And this is the problem with what's going on now with these trend.
Here's a trend.
well,
Here's a
well,
trend.
well,
Here's
this
a trend
boycott is
example.
a
Yeah,
thing.
wait, let me get through this so you can understand where I'm coming from. This
Yeah.
is my problem with some of these trend fucking boycotts that's going on. Because again, Starbucks don't give a fuck. They can close the store down and
They
they'll
call,
reopen up another one someplace more popular where they'll spend the money.
yeah.
So who ends up suffering? You
How
asked for a
many?
fucking boycott. Wait a minute. You asked for a fucking boycott. All right, everyone, but is anyone going to support dumb motherfuckers that just lost their jobs
But
because
that's their
you
problem.
decided to jump
Here,
on the trend?
That's
here, corporations didn't give a shit when smaller businesses had to close down during a COVID,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
They didn't give a shit about the people who lost not their jobs, their businesses and
Yep.
livelihoods altogether. They
That's
did
right.
they didn't these corporations, they didn't get why they went on running, why they did businesses with why they did deals with governments so they could keep on running. But smaller businesses had to shut down. Why? In case something we know now was not even fucking lethal, right?
Yeah.
Not even fucking lethal, right?
Yeah.
Could be passed on. So what? Somebody else can get the fucking flu?
Yeah, I mean, look what
Like,
they've done. Look what they've done. Look, this is unnecessary boycotting, defunding the police. Look at what happened when they boycotted and defunded the police, right? Now, all of a sudden, their cars are being taken in, home invasions, right? But you wanted to defund the police. You wanted to bring in counselors. Now, look at them. Bring back the police. Hurry, please bring them back, right? That's the fad that bitch is speaking of. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to another one. The George Floyd bullshit. Right after we found out that motherfuckers trying to have us kneel to a fentanyl user, get the fuck out of here. That too is a boycott towards. Listen, boycotts these days.
You and I have a difference of opinion.
No. Those are no. Those listen. When you want to defund the police over cases that are being used, bro. That's that. If you're going all in, you might as well go all in. You can't.
Police, you know that.
No. But I'm just saying.
Against that.
I'm just saying. And then when you wanted to fund the police on the cause of George Floyd, which we all know was a fucking hoax, right? I mean, if you're gonna go all in, if you're gonna go all in and you're gonna put it on the table, you can't omit anything as to what boycotts are in this time of age. Bottom line, I mean, we just can't say, well, no. That's a boycott too, which was unnecessary.
I'm gonna use the word. I'm gonna use the words of Tom McDonald, right?
Hold on.
One at a time.
We gotta go.
You gotta turn your mic up, Jed. You're kind of low.
I don't know why the mic is all the way up.
Hold on.
Fuck off, Jed. All right, listen. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you say a hoax, George Floyd was. The man died.
Yeah, he died because his fentanyl count was very high.
He died because of a man
because of the fentanyl use. That was the first report that came out, and then the asphyxiation. Yes, the cop did go overboard, but he also died of a heart attack. He died of both causes. We can't leave one out.
But the fact still remains.
Right, the fact still remains that he had fentanyl in his system. Now, if he didn't have fentanyl in the system, then we can say that the choke. We can say
but then you could also say if it was just the fentanyl alone and no knee on his back of his neck, he wouldn't have died.
Right, but he was already panicking by the time the man already didn't even put his knee on.
But
remember that?
Still,
No.
The fact still remains. The fact still remains.
Jed, the only fact you're talking about is the knee, right? And I'm talking both facts here. I'm talking both facts. Yes, the knee was there, but the man was on fentanyl. He was already panicked by the time they put him in the car. Keep the windows down. I can't breathe. Nobody had no hands on him. He was already panicked, bro. He gave himself a heart attack panicking, bro. Okay? So both issues, all right? Both issues. The knee and the fentanyl played a part in this man's death. Now, when they took the fentanyl out and just left the knee, what do you call that? You call that a hoax. You call that using that man's death towards whatever they were trying to do with the police of defunding the police in whatever blue states they were doing.
I'm sorry, I can't agree with that, Jedi, at all, because I've seen it too. It happened too many times where the police fucking take too much advantage, and I've seen too many people suffer from that shit. And no, he died because he died because the knee was on the back of his neck.
Nope. You're doing it again. You're doing it again. Once again, if you take a good look at his autopsy report, it will say he died of fentanyl poisoning and asphyxiation. You have to put both of them in. You can't just say it was the knee. You can't do that, my man. If the autopsy report is saying that, you can't say that.
Look at the police report again.
No. Look at the autopsy report. Look at the autopsy report. Look at the coroner report. The cause of death.
Cause of death. Was asphyxiation.
And fentanyl poisoning. This is why they're so-called the Republicans.
It was due to asphyxiation as a result of the knee being put to the back of the neck for a certain amount of time. Fentanyl could have been in his system. If the knee to the back of the neck wouldn't have been applied there, the man would still be alive. He did not deserve a death sentence because the cop was a racist fuck.
Right. Now, this is what you saw on those talking points. I'm talking about the coroner report. I don't give a fuck what CNBC said. I don't care what CNN said. I don't give a fuck what any of them said. When you look at the coroner report, which you can type up, it will tell you exactly what I'm telling you. Fentanyl poisoning, cardiac arrest, and asphyxiation. All three of those. You can't just say it was just the fucking knee. You're not making any sense, Jed. You're not making any sense whatsoever. Is anybody taking a look at?
fentanyl, and at no point in time did I say he didn't have fentanyl
No, but
in
that
his
was his
system.
cause of death as well. It just wasn't the knee, is what I'm telling you. You're
But
saying it was. I'm telling you to look at the coroner report, and you're
the
telling me no, fuck
coroner
that. It was
it
the knee
still
because I've
said,
seen too many. Because I've seen too many examples out here. We're not talking about those examples. We're talking about this example, the main example that caused all of this
but
boycott the police shit. That example right there is the main reason why
no,
they
I
did that.
wasn't. I didn't agree with boycotting the police. I already put a video out like I bullshit on no fucking way. That's not good. But I
You know what I'm
want to
saying?
get back. I want to
Hold
get
on, go
back to
ahead.
this trend that's happening right now,
Yeah, it's
which
just
is with the not just it's not just what do you call it Starbucks. It's a number of companies, and just like some of the comments are, oh well, why don't you do? How come you're not uh, uh, boycotting Chick-fil-A, this place or that place? Anybody that supports Israel is getting shit now for it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care one way or another. I think lives dying, children dying, it's bad on both sides. I don't like seeing it. I don't agree with either side being part of it. But let's look at it for what it is.
Can I
Both
say one
sides.
thing?
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Well, I was just gonna say that I'm pro Electrojed's knees into the Kardashians' necks. I will pay pay-per-view prices to watch that. I
yeah.
hope it's a slow. I hope
I
it's a slow death.
Yep. I also got a question for Jet. Where was all this passion like fucking 325,000 calories ago, bro?
You're
Huh?
an asshole. You are an asshole.
Where was this passion when it was time for your diet, motherfucker?
See, my like I said, my big problem is with these companies will let people go. All right,
Yeah.
it's easy to boycott. I understand boycotting. I've talked to you about boycotting. Like especially when it comes to the boxing industry, boycott this one, boycott that one. That's fine. I get that because we're getting screwed over as customers. But for this, and then you're gonna get mad because a company picks a side, and then you're gonna go opposite of the company. Then expect the ramifications for
Right.
going against what the company believes in.
Right.
Expect the ramifications. You
Right. Cause
can't
and
get
effect.
mad at that.
Cause and effect. Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Cause and effect. But these people do not have that same fucking they do not have that same fucking energy for the poor guy that lost his job because of that shit. They're not supporting that motherfucker.
I see it like this. I see it like this. The person that didn't boycott and lost his job behind the boycott and was thrown in there innocently, that motherfucker should have known there was a boycott coming, and he should have been not been so comfortable, and he should have been looking if he knew the shit was gonna hit the fan, because boycotts, they let you know when shit is gonna hit the fan and within your company. They do let you know ahead of time. You
Yeah,
know?
and but my problem with that is, like a lot of the, because I was reading through some of the comments, and Mel was telling me about some of the comments, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well, go out and get a job, motherfucker. Do you know what the job market looks like out there? It ain't easy. Looking for a job, finding a job out there right now, the way things are right now, it ain't easy. As it is, you need a three-person income to support a one family. That's statistically the way things go right now.
In blue
I
states.
saw, I saw a video, right?
Yeah.
I saw a video, right? Right, of a guy going into a store. I don't know if you've seen this, right? And he had an old receipt, right, which was back in 2001, where he bought a bunch of items.
Hmm.
I think he went into a store. He filled up his cart, right? It was $95, right? He goes into the store. He buys the same items, right? It was $91 and something back in 2001. In
Hmm.
2023, those items came to $285,
Hmm. Okay.
right?
Man.
For the exact same items, right? That he bought it back in 2001, right? So yes, cost of living has gone up, wages have gone down, right? And the job market is not great. It's
Yep.
not,
A lot, a
right?
lot of motherfuckers can't even say that they're living paycheck to paycheck. They're living every two paychecks to every two paychecks now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can't even make it with one. Like, it's crazy, bro. Move to red states. Telling y'all, move to red states, bro. You'll be all right. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mel just said I live in a red state. It sucks there too.
Not here. Not here. Not here. Shit, I'm about to get a second job now. This motherfucking kid, straight up. Like,
Tony Boswell says. Tony Boswell says I work every day, even during COVID. Yeah, I remember Tony.
yeah, hell yeah.
That motherfucker was
Oh yeah, man.
busy, man. That motherfucker was busy. He wasn't playing.
Hell yeah.
And he's in the industry. He's in the part of the industry where you got to be hands on and be there. And I bet he made money too.
Let's not forget, he also works when he gets home too because he's got the farm.
Yeah.
Yes, true too. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Nobody's denying Tony's work ethic.
Nah, that's the,
Oh, fuck
no,
no.
that's
Tony's
that
work
guy.
ethic is golden, man.
that's
Yeah,
the
that
broadest-
guy.
I would say
That
most
guy.
people
Yeah.
on this panel- I would say everybody on this panel's work ethic is gold. That's not an issue. My issue is like, sometimes shit happens, and when you got these trendy fucking boycotts because someone's all in their feelings about Pakistan or Israel, motherfuckers, do some research first of all. Find out what's really going on. Don't just believe everything you fucking hear on TikTok of all
What do we
places,
what
or
do we
on
start
fucking Instagram.
what do we start boycotting ugly bitches?
Here-
Because
here-
if you boycott ugly bitches, that means my wife has a right to boycott me. Fuck you. No.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing, EJ, right?
Wait,
If I
hold
would've
on,
done-
hold on, wait,
No,
hold
no,
on.
no, I just-
Hold on a second. Wait, I just
Okay.
want to ask you a quick question. Did you just call Katie ugly, bro?
No, my wife would have a right to boycott me because I'm an ugly dude.
Yeah, but you're not a bitch. I said
No,
ugly bitch.
you're not getting it.
Oh shit, man.
You're
Sorry,
not
Brian.
getting it.
I had to let that one out. I'm sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
You know,
Go ahead, Brian.
Right.
I'm sorry.
you know what I want to
Here's the thing, EJ, right? If I would have done my fucking research on the jab, right?
Yeah.
Right? Proper freaking research. Right? That I would have listened to the freaking news and all this bullshit. I'd be all jabbed up now. Right? I don't believe the fucking news. I don't believe 99% of the fucking things I read. Especially because we know, right? Subjectively, when somebody puts out something as biased,
Yeah.
they're biased. They're biased, or it's a bad opinion or a biased opinion.
Yup.
99.9% of the things you read,
Here,
right?
all I want to know is when I can start dude. All I want to know is when I can start sticking trannies in the oven. That's all I need to know, bro.
They're doing it in San Francisco right now.
But
What are you
but
trying to
other-
say?
here-
You like your trannies well done? Is that what you're saying, bro?
They're doing it in San Francisco right now. Gavin Newsom has actually been trying to clean up San Francisco because Mr. Xi Jinping is showing up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
that state will be burned quicker than you right. JJ Jinping's going to do something, but what basically what I'm trying to say, right? History is written by the winners. Has been, always will be. You always get an unobjective thing of history, right? Read multiple points of view on everything, right, and come up with your own conclusion. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I could tell you.
All I can say is that name Gigi Ping sound like a dick disease of some sort, bro. Yeah, yeah.
And can I just say, right, why Israel and Hamas are having this dispute?
Yeah.
Did you know about 5 days back there was a thing in Saudi Arabia where all the leaders of the Muslim countries came together and said they have to support Hamas,
Yeah. There's some shit
Right.
going down, son. Yep.
right?
Yeah, but
So
see,
all these Muslim countries are getting together, and they're saying, you know what? It's about time we supported our Muslim, comrades and all this here, right? And America's at war with itself.
I
And
got
you
one.
think you think you're the most dominant country in the world right now, right? Most empires are destroyed from within.
Yeah,
I got one better on this, and it's probably going to offend EJ. We need to fucking focus on ourselves. Fuck every other fucking country. So we fix our shit. We can't fix anybody
Finally,
like
thank you, Jeremy.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
what that here. As a non-American, that's what I meant by that, right?
But why would I disagree with that? I 100% agree with that.
because you earlier were stating, oh, what about Hamas? I'm not about, yeah, no, fuck
I
them.
said, I know, but my statement was this. I mean, Hamas is just as bad as what Israel has been accused of doing. Both sides are just as bad as each other. My thing is, I don't want to see children suffer, period, from either side. Yet both sides are guilty of hurting children. That's what I said, Jeremy.
Honestly,
That's what I said.
honestly though,
You're
right?
right. Hold on a second, but you're right. Yeah, we need to keep our noses out of so many fucking so many other people's business and worry about what's going on here. Like I said,
But war is profitable, right?
why aren't these people worried about the people that
Hey,
lose
EJ.
their job?
War is profitable.
EJ.
War is profitable. That's the only fucking
That
reason.
mindset needs to stop.
Okay, EJ,
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit you with one quote from the legend George Carlin. Fuck the children. Turn it into a giant. Fuck the children. Turn it into a fucking giant. Here, we got all these fucking military and all these bombs. Let's use the motherfucker. Fuck the Middle East. Let's blow all those motherfuckers up. Who gives a fuck? Let's start using the shit that we're paying for. Fuck you talking about. Fuck them. Fuck them. Yeah.
I see it like this. Before I go, just want to let everybody know, and EJ, this is something you're not really going to like. All right. Yeah. Just want to tell everybody this shit is going to return back to normal in 2024 because Trump has just secured his 2024 ballot win. That's right. That's right. He secured the ballot win. So see y'all 2024 in the fucking voting box. You know what I'm saying?
Stay right, because I do have the joke for this, right?
All right.
I can't wait for when all black and whites live together in peace and harmony in Chinese concentration camps.
That's right. That can happen. But I tell you right now, I'm telling you right now, kid. I'm telling you
That's
right
a joke,
now.
EJ, right? Don't take that seriously.
No, not at all. But hey, he secured the ballot, so it's all good. When it come voting time, do the right thing. We tried to do it your way, and look where your way got us. Expensive gas prices, more fucking fake bitches, and more stale food. So yeah, But Johnny, I gotta disagree with you on what you just said with fuck the Middle East.
Right, he was quoting fucking.
Yeah, George Carlin. No, George Carlin too. George Carlin. I have to agree. I have to disagree with that. But I will say this, bro. I will say this. You're half right. Because if we're making the things, why aren't we using them? Right? Right? I know exactly what you're saying. I know what George is saying. If we got these things, why aren't we using them? You know why? Because it's called scare tactic. That's why. It's called scare tactic. These guys are not going to fucking commit any type of fucking genocide whatsoever. But they need to calm the fuck down. You know why? Because as long as money still has value, you know what I'm saying? They will only take our lives one by one, or 20 by 20, or 1,000 by 1,000. It would not happen in one big strong ass sweep. So you know what I'm saying? Unless God says, but that ain't happening. So I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'll see y'all 2024. Dead. That's right. Trump got the ballot, son. We in there. That's right. Gas prices 195 coming soon, son. Coming soon.
They're almost down there now because what was the gas prices now? Below $3?
Yeah. Three.
Is that right before? Is that right before the voting booth? Is it?
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah. Right.
They'll come down right before the voting booth.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Look. We're bringing it down $1.25 gas. Right. Only for that day. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Right. No, but in general, though, right? All this is a trend, right? But that's all it is, right? It's like YouTube charts, like YouTube charts. Like the young generation, they can't focus on anything for more than 5 minutes before they're on to the next, subject or whatever BS.
They're too busy blaming. Here's the thing, though. This is one of the things that got under my skin. Gen Z and Gen Alpha, right? Alpha is the newest generation to come out, right? Gen Z and Gen Alpha are right now blaming the millennials. The millennials are like, what the fuck did we do? we got the ass end of what the fucking Gen Xers had to deal with.
They need to call them Gen ADHD. Okay, that's it.
Right?
Yeah.
How the fuck did they call them Gen Alpha? Like, what the fuck? There's nothing alpha
Alpha.
about them.
Gen HD, ADDH or ADHD, whatever the fuck, any syndrome with them coming up short with them trying to fucking expand their brain and thought or processing anything. These motherfuckers are stupid. You ain't gonna blame us because what's funny is that you're trying to say that our culture is the one that ruined us, but yet you guys have no culture. Look at the culture that you're doing. So let me guess, your culture is correcting other cultures. You motherfuckers are stupid. All y'all need to go back into the fallopian tubes, bro. That you were fucking.
I just feel sorry for the Gen Zs that realize now that they may have to go to war.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Right?
that one.
Right?
I don't, Brian. Here's why. I think every fag should be the first one sent over there. Every fag, first fucking guy.
No,
I don't care. I don't care if it's in fucking. I don't care if it's in fucking China, the Middle East, wherever. All
I'll
the
tell you.
fags that burn shit down and protest and cry about everything. Those should be the first fucking guys getting dropped off in the bar. You don't like it? Have fun over here.
But here's my thing, right? And I mean this, right? This thing, right? And I'll say this. I'll say this in the most pissed way I can say it, right? How dare anybody mention anything bad online? How dare you misgender me? How dare you do this bullshit? How dare you think somebody fucking blowing your face off gives a shit if you're a man, woman, if you got a dick or not?
Bro, these guys don't know how to live whatsoever. Us motherfuckers, bro, we've been misgendered since birth, bro. We grew up being called faggots, sissies, right? In order to harden us up. It hasn't happened to these motherfuckers. You know why? This is why they don't have tough skin. Because they weren't called out by uncles and fucking and fathers that we had and grandfathers that were trying to toughen our skin. Get up, you little faggot. Get up, you little faggot. Right? We've been misgendered for mostly all our lives. What the fuck they worried about? That's the problem. See, they got their mind on the wrong things, and then the wrong things that they got their mind on is exactly what they want to stick to, and then say like sexuality. Since when sexuality dictated our life? Since when, bro? Since when? That's the problem with all these faggots. And I agree with you, Johnny. Fuck you, faggots. And if you want to say gay men, if you want to say people out of order, you can put them all in the same basket of deplorables, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Put them in the front row, right? But put them in the front row of that fucking war.
Yeah.
But they're gonna get